Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. Before I begin, has anyone else noticed this? The great journey continues in now 9 days. It's possible that by the time this goes up, that will actually have already happened, but are we talking Halo here? What's going on? What's our great journey? I'm intrigued. If anyone knows, put it in the comments. In the meantime, let's play. Where are we? Well, that appears to be Spanish. Those appear to be palm trees. We've got kilometers. Although the roads look similar to roads in America in terms of the striping. So that to me, I think Mexico. But then seeing a word like that, I think Brazil. I don't know. Let's go this way for a little bit, see what we can do. Oh, Coca-Cola. We've had this discussion. I'm a Pepsi guy. I like it. I like it better. Verner's is good. Dr. Pepper is good too. Caffeine free, of course. But Coke, I don't know. There's just something about it. I don't know if it's just sweeter or what it is, but there's just something about it I don't enjoy as much as Pepsi. I'll drink it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like, oh, Coke, it's horrible, it's evil, never drink it. No. That's ridiculous. This appears to be a Bible passage. Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like a cemetery, so that would make sense to me. If I go out this way, I'm kind of going towards nothing. It looks like I might be able to go down that street, which would be good. Let's try that first. Let's see if we can go down that street. See if we can get into the town a little bit. Show me the fork, Google. Show me the fork. Nope. I cannot go down that street. Oh, according to this, I can click on it. If I click on it, what happens? No, you don't like it. Okay. I mean, I'd love to go towards that taller structure. I'm not sure what it is, but, you know. Tall to me means city. City to me means more words, and more words, that should help me get to where I'm going. Verdadero Moro Agudo. As you've now discovered, I cannot roll my R's. Look at that cute little bus. I can go different directions here. Stop! Para! Pare. You want to go that way? I don't know. PR, is that BP? British Petroleum? But it's not petroleum. You'd think the branding would be more consistent. Alright. Let's just keep going this way. I mean, there's definitely stuff here. Come on. Come on. No? Okay. Just took a while to go through. Experiencing some lag. Oh my god, the lag. Really doesn't matter in this game. I mean, you know, great road signage. If I knew what any of this meant, I'd be in there. Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo. That's Brazilian. Is it not? Obra de Governo do Estado. Estado Sao Paulo. I feel like we're in Sao Paulo. That's Brazil, right? It's down here somewhere. It's embarrassing that, you know, I don't know that, but I see Sao Paulo. I told you. Estado, Governo do Estado. Something from the governor of the estate of Sao Paulo. We're in Sao Paulo. Now, unfortunately, the state of Sao Paulo is pretty big. But still, you know, narrowing it down. We're investing in something. We're doing good things. Let's go on this way. Because I see another sign here that might tell us more. Oh, there he is again. Moro Agudo. Do I see that anywhere in Sao Paulo? Zooming in a bit. Moro Agudo. No, that's Rio de Janeiro. Problem is, I don't see the state lines when we zoom in this close. Give me a bigger map. I tend to forget to do that. Have to remind me more. So it goes this way, comes in down this way. I'm populated, not that populated. I'm just going to take a stab in the dark here, and we're going to say we're here. Make a guess. Already spent 5 minutes on this one. 200 kilometers away. Not horrible. 4,300 points. Pretty good. Well, a crappy camera. And it looks like we're about to enter the scene of the Blair Witch Project. So I'm going to say we're in America here. That's usually a pretty good guess when you have a crappy camera. And since we've got the Blair Witch going on, possibly the Northeast, could be the Midwest. We're in the fall. There are not leaves on the trees. Could be the winter. Somewhere in that type of region. I'm going north. That's my default. I like the north. I live in the north. I went to a high school with the north. Going around, we've got the trees. I'm telling you right now, by the way, if she pops out of this video, I'm out. I'm done. This probably never got posted. I don't know how it got onto the internet. She's probably taken over. Of course, as we know, the central conceit of that whole movie is that you never see the witch. But, you know, I don't like horror, so I didn't sit through it, and I don't know if that's true or not. You'll have to tell me. Let me know. Is it worth seeing? I don't know. I don't like jumpy movies, so that could be bad. Give me an action thriller any day, but straight up horror, no thank you. Wow, what'd I do? I hate it when it goes square. Don't square me, bro. Thinking we should have gone south. You know, if I had a good camera, I might be able to read what that little post-it note says. It probably says no trespassing, no hunting. I don't know. Come on, arrow. Click, 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 click. I don't even know why I'm saying that. God willing, you won't hear that anyway, because it'll be out in the post. What do we got? Barn? Why do you not want me to click on the road, Google? Why you hate me? Yeah, it was a barn. A little house. A little estate there. I just zipped right by it. I have no idea how I zipped right by that. Google is confusing sometimes. I kind of got like a sort of a Tennessee vibe out of this thing too. You know, because we look like we're deep in the winter. No snow though. Tennessee, West Virginia, foothills of Virginia. I mean, it's just Appalachia is basically what I'm feeling here. You know, I don't know how true that is. I don't know how accurate that is. It's definitely houses that could exist in that environment. It's certainly the trees, the hills you would expect in that environment. But for that matter, then we could be in southeastern Ohio. We could be in northern Georgia. We could be in northern Alabama for all that is. You know, if these people would be patriotic supporters of their country and or state, then we would have some flags and we could tell what was going on. I suppose I could have looked at the house number of that too. Because, oh, here we are again. I've already been here. Oh, Google. You're killing me. You're killing me. I don't know how I jumped so far ahead. I got nothing. I mean, it's not going to help. Camera's bad. The roads are bad. I squared it up again. Wow. We just got to keep heading north. Anything, guys? Anything at all? Show me a kid in your front yard saying, "Hey, Google and GeoGuessr players, we're in Kentucky." Wouldn't that be helpful? Something's for sale, at least in 2014, if you'd like to buy it. I mean, this would be perfect. If I could read it, if we had a good camera, I'd get an area code. My knowledge of the United States area codes is pretty good. I mean, it's not the best. It's not like I signed them. Although I know the guy who did that for many years. Nah, man. Nah. Nah. We could be anywhere. I'll tell you, I am happy, though, that we have not yet been attacked by the Blair Witch. In 2014. The Google car. Wouldn't that be interesting, though? You're clicking down the road, clicking down the road, clicking down the road, nothing. Like, there's just blank. Static. 18.5 minutes of static. No, I mean, I just want to be able to read the signs. Read the signs. That's it. That's all I want. Like, entire tracks of this road disappeared. All right, I'm whining. We're going to go up to that farmhouse, and then that's it. And I've already zipped past it. I've just completely gone by. What do we got here? Nothing. I mean, nothing. The camera's too... All right, fine. America is too darn big. I feel like we're in America, though. I feel like we're in Appalachia. I feel, honestly, like we're in West Virginia. Some small road, lots of trees. That's it. Make a guess. Wow. Tennessee. See, I should have gone with the second guess. I said Tennessee. I was thinking this part of Tennessee, but still Tennessee. Wow, look at how close we were to a highway. Oh my God. Yeah, see, I go south for 2 miles and I hit I-40. All right, well, you know, live and learn. North is not always the way. Hello. Konnichiwa, perhaps? Perhaps. Could be Korean. Could be Chinese. Could be Japanese. I don't know. We're driving on the left. Now I know. I believe we're in Japan. Because I'm fairly certain that we drive on the right-hand side of the road in China. And I say this because I know that Hong Kong drove on the left. And I feel like there was some sort of large road swap in order to get you onto the right-hand side of the road in China. Now, anyone who speaks Chinese or Japanese probably was just insulted that I don't know the difference in the graphical language of them, but I will admit they look very similar to me. They don't really look that similar to Korean, though, so I probably should apologize for that. And I hope I didn't just alienate all of my Asian viewers. Now we just got to figure out where we are. All right, so if we're in Japan, which seems likely, then I have to figure out where in Japan. See, a garbage truck would be perfect. Again, I just clearly need to memorize the telephone codes of every country on the entire planet, and then it'll be fine. I'll know where I am at all moments, and I'll be the champion of GeoGuessr. It's a little too blurry. I don't really see any English words, so that doesn't help. I'm a little worried that we're in a part of Japan where there wouldn't be English words on things, so that's could be tricky. Again, telephone. If I knew. I mean, it's, you know, here we go, McDonald's. It's the McRibbon season. I'm going to start another flame war. I think Burger King's better. I try to say it quiet. It'll probably come up in the post, but I like McDonald's. I like the McCafe. I think it's good what they were doing. But the best fast food restaurant breakfast, at least in America, well, actually, that's probably Hardee's. But there are not a lot of Hardee's around where I am anymore. So not being able to pick Hardee's, I got to go with Burger King. I have to. Of course, other fast food restaurants are available. That is not your only choice, and I'm not endorsed. Although Burger King, you're missing an opportunity. Uwajima. Sukmo. Uwajima. Uwajima. Nakamura. Ukomo Road. Nakamura Road. Okay, well, I mean, that's Japan, right? It's Japan. So let's go to Japan. Nakamura Ukomo. Nakamura. I feel like that is the name of a city that I have heard before. I cannot tell you why. I don't know if that's because I just happened to... See, now I'm biased towards this island, right? Because this is where we were the last time I was in Japan. It's an irrational bias, but, you know, we're going to check it first because I don't want to get screwed by that again. But I think we're down here on this island. We're Nakamura. We're going to Iwo 300 meters. That's pretty close. Iwajima. Nakamura. That would be like, if I were going to name a road, I'd say that would be the two endpoints. Nakamura and Ukumo. Jukumo? Could be Ju. I can't see it very well. And like many American males, I'm too stubborn to stop and ask for directions and zoom in closer to see it. Uwajima. Uwajima. We're right here. We're 300 meters away. We're right here. I mean, I understand that's irrational, right? We're probably outside the town or to a turn off the town, but there it is. Uwajima. 44 kilometers. See, I told you, we're outside of it. We're on a turn off there, but still, that's amazing. 44 kilometers away, 4,800 points. Fantastic. Round 4. Fight! Yeah, I went all Mortal Kombat on you. Mortal Kombat 10 is coming out. Can you believe that? It kind of is amazing to me. Long plate. I think Europe. Kind of looks European. Sort of looks like I'm in the English countryside. I'm going to go this way. I'm going east. That is my general default. I don't know how this happens, but there it is. Small town. A hamlet, if you will. It's English. I speak English, as you've no doubt guessed through my mastery in this series. For sale, hunters. Can I get a little closer? No, see, I'm not too close. For sale. Is trampoline included? I'm interested. There's a telephone number. I can't get close enough. All right, well, you know. It's for sale. That's something. It looks like we're driving on the right. English, we're driving on the right. Are we in America? No, not with those plates. I don't know. We're parked on both sides of the road. That's madness. Well, if we're parked on both sides of the road, madness is driving. We're probably in England. Yeah, it's on the left. We're driving on the left. Apparently, we're just parking on the right as well. I don't know who runs the traffic depository. Well, that's not what I meant to say, but the traffic division. But come on. We get parking on one side. All right, two sides is chaos. Two sides is chaos. Yeah, look at that. Are you telling me that's not a British Post box? Of course it is. Small town. Gosh, I don't know. Definitely driving on the left. Nice sheep. To your fleece, your race, your breed be true. Bahram you. I don't know about you. I don't know if that's real. I think that might be made up for the movie. I think if I were a sheep, I'd have a much better secret code than that. Bahram you. Come on. All right. Well, you know, look. The United Kingdom is not that big. All right. Looking at the trees, looking at the atmosphere, the fact that there's sheep, I'm thinking we're relatively in the north. Now, are we as far north as Derby and Nottingham? I don't know. It's certainly possible. It doesn't feel like we're in London. It doesn't feel like we're down in Portsmouth and Bournemouth, but you don't know. I'm going to go kind of close to Derby and Nottingham and just see how we do. It's even farther north. Yeah, see, we're up by Leeds and York. A gorgeous area. I've actually been to both. So, you know, you'd hope that I could recognize it better. No. And honestly, I just spent a day in York. That doesn't really count. I was in Huddersfield most of the time. Right there. Boom. There it was. Shout out to the University of Huddersfield. Thanks for accepting me. Sorry I couldn't pull the funds together to go. But that's all right. Round 5. We're driving on the left again. Apparently this is left-hand driving day here on GeoGuessr. Now, I don't know yet because I don't see any oncoming traffic. I suppose it is possible that this is a United States divided highway and the other division of the highway is just elsewhere. That's possible. Although looking at this double stripe thing, no. Okay, that's done. So we are definitely driving on the left. We're moving along. I've got this yellow line and a white dash line. I tell you, people come up with the most interesting ways to demarcate roads. Driving along on the west. So I see foothills, right? So I'm thinking a number of things. I'm thinking two things. One, where the Google car goes in Australia, it's not that hilly, right? So I'm immediately starting to think, New Zealand? Could be. Do I think that there's hobbits over those hills? Could be. Let's see what this says. It's in English, which is honestly to be expected. Cafe and garden. No website. I mean, that's what you're always hoping for, right? That there's a website. No something. Trespassing, probably. Cafe and garden. It's up there. Well, that's the road, but come on. This road's not exactly an interstate highway, so that's not going to help us out a lot. Unless you're from there, of course. You know, then you're probably screaming at me, how could you not know this road? Well, I've never been to New Zealand. I'd like to. It'd be a lovely place to visit. Tawaka Road. We'll go Moana Road. Tawaka. To that road. No, I don't want that road. I like this road. We're going to keep going on this road. It's a beautiful road. Wow, I just have no skill clicking on these things, apparently. Because I just zipped right by the road sign I wanted to see. Or it's in the great fog because Google's cameras are awful. Yeah, see, oh, beautiful. I want that sign, right? Show me that sign. Show me. See, this is what got me. It's in the fog. Clean your cameras, Google. Doesn't take that long. Passing lane 2 kilometers ahead. Well, thank you. That didn't help me nearly as much as I hoped. I already gathered that we were on the left-hand side of the road in England. I mean, it's New Zealand. I'm telling you. The Google car does not travel to a mountainous region of Australia. I don't think so. It does, and then see, I say that, and it's in Tasmania. But I don't think that's where we are. It really doesn't feel that way to me. It feels more like New Zealand. Right? That's the gut. That's what you're supposed to do. Right? Go with your gut. I've got a couple minutes here, though. I kind of set the internal timeline at 5 minutes per location. Some more, some less. Average to 25 minutes for an episode. That's a pretty good length. I don't know. Is this sign? No, that sign's probably going to tell us passing lane. 2 kilometers. It's on the right-hand side of the road, though. It's kind of annoying. Are you an advertisement for something? Oh, no, you're just a cautionary sign. 65 kilometers an hour. I really should figure out that conversion. 65 kilometers. Well, 80 is about 60, is that right? I don't know. Look at those sheep. Stereotypically, that means we're in New Zealand. I think we're in New Zealand. The problem is, I don't know where in New Zealand. New Zealand is 2 different islands. And depending on which island you pick, you might be totally off. What does this say? What are you telling me here? What are you telling me, blue sign? Are you telling me anything? No, you're telling me that there is a... Ah, yes, the old tree rest. Turn right, 3 kilometers. I'm not entirely sure what this concept is. If you are from New Zealand, I've seen it actually also in South Africa. Oh, don't tell me we're suddenly in South Africa. Am I completely off? Oh, that would be horrible. You're not helping me, Hosking truck. It's a golf club. It even tells me over there. It's a golf club. The Te Poui Golf Club. All welcome. Not just members. That's very kind of you. There's that tree pull off. What does that mean? Forest Camp. Ohurakura Road. Ask Forest. It doesn't feel like South Africa. I don't think it's going to get us. If it does, it does. Here's New Zealand. 23 hours by plane. You know? Who knows? We're going to stick in the middle. Right there. That's my guess. How do we do? Oh, you know. It was on the North Island. Again, I figured something like that could get me. But hey, you know, I'll take it. 3,200 points. Beautiful. 20,000. We passed 20,000. That's a good run for GeoGuessr. It's a fantastic thing. It was a lot of fun. You can see we're all over the world. We've got a little Europe, South America, North America, Oceania, I guess if you want to call it, and Asia. So that's pretty nice. We just weren't in Africa, and I don't think we can go to Antarctica, although that would be pretty cool. Google look into that. Get their car down there. But that's all for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Click the like button if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to stay updated with the channel, of course. I will see you next time. Cheers.